my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Well, if you guessed by the title of the video, yes, I am going to be cutting a gas can for the first time in the backyard community. Now, here's the thing though. This is not going to be in every cutting video thing, mostly because this gas can is like $12 at your local Menards, so it's not a financially feasible cutting target. But I basically had a whim of what would it be like to cut a gas can. So we're going to find out. I'm going to actually work my way up from small bottle to slightly bigger bottle to 3 jugs and then gas can. So let's begin, shall we? Ho ho ho! This is a good omen! Perfect edge alignment. On a crun cow, no less. Oh, toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Anyone else feel like in the Witcher TV series, Jaskell should have been named Dandelion? Like in the books? Like every time I see him on screen and they call him Yarsel or Joskel, I was like, no, he is Dandelion, get it right. Oddly enough, I just showered too. Oh, toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, valley of plenty, oh, valley of plenty. I know my singing voice probably sucks. Come on. Get that good victory sip. Ooh, that was cool. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. I'm not getting too dirty, honestly. Could be worse. Now, for the main event, we have our filthy ghoul. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly don't know how well this is going to work. Because this is a thick, sturdy, robust plastic. And for all of you that are wondering, yes, I already took the nozzle out. And I'm planning on recycling the cap and the little red piece to go on another gas can. So, honestly, I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't even know where I want to tackle this from. Very interesting subject matter. I think the best way to do this is just a classic cross cut. So 3, 2, 1. Ho ho ho! Damn! My first time cutting one of these, and I also get a perfect stamp. Here's a little like filtery thing. The other half I cut right through the filter. I'd say fairly even cut. possible damage to the sword blade. Admittedly, I did feel a lot of initial resistance. Like, you definitely feel when you make contact with this thing. The jugs and the bottles, you feel the contact, but it's only for a split second. This one was a little more lingering. I made contact, and then I actually stopped for about half a second before I had cut through. Now, as we know, I make my blades very sharp thanks to having a work sharp on hand. So, I should have actually tried to cut it with the dull side of this thing instead of the sharp side. Very victory. And before any of you flip shit about me drinking from a gas can, this has not had gasoline in it. I bought it right from Menards and brought it home, filled it with water, and cut it. But still, quite the accomplishment. Since it's still standing there, I'm going to flip this to the dull side and see if I'm able to cut it with the dull side. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was not a light swing. I kind of sent water all over the porch, and a little on the house, the window. Water just went everywhere. But as we can see, I used roughly the same amount of force, the same technique, and it just barely clung on. So, my conclusion is that if you're going to try to cut a gas can in half like I just did, you will need a keen, sharp blade. Right. Not to say that the other side of this sword isn't sharp, but it's very utilitarian sharp. Like Matt from Skull Gladiatoria would basically, I think, say this was a field sharpen or a service sharpen. And what that means is back when the militaries of the world used sabers and guns, their sabers were given a very crude, rough, and burly edge that would cut, they just weren't razors. And this is kind of what I would assume to be a service sharpening. It's sharp. I wouldn't want to put any pressure and pull my hand across it. But it's not nearly as sharp as this side that I took to the work sharp and removed the burr and then polished it out with the 6000 grit. But cutting a gas can is a new feat for the backyard community. What would you think, my noble band of outlaws, if you cut a gas can? Make videos about it as well. You don't have to buy the big, expensive 5-gallon ones. I just bought a little $10, $12, 1 gallon to cut. But I will say this, you do need a very keen and sharp edge in order to get through it as cleanly as I do, plus a little bit of power and fortitude behind your cut. So until next time, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all, be crazy redneck, be safe using your weapons, and may the Witcher's path find you well. I'm out. Peace.